In tonight's video, I have searched the internet and found for you guys a wide variety of 10 classic cars that are up for sale that you have an opportunity to own. These include classic daily drivers, vintage vehicles, hot rods, muscle cars, street rods, and wild customs. So let's get into the video. Hello, American Rod Shop family. Welcome back into another episode of American Rod Shop. My name is Solon, and this is your premier YouTube channel for finding great automotive entertainment and great classic cars and trucks for sale. If you are someone who loves to peruse great classic cars that are up for sale just because you like looking at cars like I do, then you're in great company, and this is your home channel. In tonight's video, I will be showcasing a wide variety of 12 classic cars ranging from beater cars and daily drivers all the way to fully restored muscle cars and classic cars, all with a price range to fit everyone's budget. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised by the variety in tonight's video. Now, before we check out these cars, I would like to remind you that the after show will premiere in its own video format just a few minutes right after this video premieres tonight. If you're watching this as a live premiere, then come over to the live chat where everybody's having great fun talking about all these cars in these videos, and then join us in the next upcoming after show video where we'll do live chat in that one as well. Going to be a great night of fun and entertainment, so let's get into this video and then stay tuned and join us in the next upcoming video in a few minutes. Hope to see you over there, but right now let's check out the first car that's up tonight. In the beater truck category, got this great little work truck, an E100 Econoline. 1965 Ford E100 Econoline pickup, listed in Cleveland, Ohio for $4,500. Up for sale is this running and driving 1965 Ford E100 Econoline red 5-window pickup, perfect as a daily driver or a project truck. It is powered by the original 6-cylinder engine and 3-speed manual transmission with 3-on-the-tree shifter, and everything runs and drives and shifts out great. Upgrades and repairs include rebuilding all of the 4 drum brakes with new components and new brake lines, rewiring the headlights and the brake lights. Modern bucket seats have been installed but will need to be reupholstered or just drive it as is. There is a rust spot in the floor pan at the back of the cab and also one in the bed. The frame is crusty, but it's very solid, and it comes with an auxiliary fuel tank. The body's overall very solid and straight, but does have some surfaced rust across much of the paint. It does need a new windshield, and it does not come with a tailgate. The seller's asking a very low $4,500 for this daily driver beater truck, and it comes with a clean title. Up next, this Nova muscle car with something special under the hood. 1974 Chevy Nova SS, listed in Randleman, North Carolina for $10,000. Okay, wanted to let you know that this one had a possible pending sale on it, located at the publication time of this video. Up for sale is this yellow 1974 Chevy Nova SS, in which the owner has just recently installed a Z4 engine with low miles, and everything runs and drives very well. The paint job is from a few years ago, but still displays very well and does have a little rust around the rear fenders. The 74 Nova also received new rally wheels and new tires. A new exhaust system has been installed, and the owner is fixing a few other minor issues that should be corrected by the time this car goes out for sale on the ad. The black original interior looks very nice for its age, and overall this muscle car displays very well. Seller's asking an incredible low $10,000 or best offer for this 1974 Nova, and it comes with a clean title. Okay, let's check out my pick for the week, where I go on the internet and find what I think is the most interesting vehicle to showcase, regardless of price, rarity, or condition. And I think this one's very nice. 1946 Chevrolet service truck, listed in Cedro Woolley, Washington for $8,500. Up for sale is this all-original half-ton gray rare 1946 Chevrolet service truck. It is powered by the original 216 inline six-cylinder engine coupled up to the original 3-speed manual transmission, and it runs and drives but will need various work such as brakes and so forth to be roadworthy. It can be test driven around the block if needed. All of the electrical components such as gauges, lights, and horns works, and the glass is still intact and in good condition. This truck was discovered in garage storage for the last 60 years and has absolutely no rust other than the visible surface rust. The paint is faded and the body has some minor dings and dents associated with a truck of this age. The interior and floor pans are solid, and it has a comfortable seat that is usable, but of course will need reupholstering. The seller has many new parts to go with it, and he also has a spare 235 Chevy engine that will come with it for free. The seller is asking a very reasonable $8,500 for this rare truck, and it comes with a clean title, and sorry, no trades are wanted. In the vintage vehicle category, got you this great 29 Ford. Let's check it out. 1929 Ford Model A, listed in Abilene, Texas for $9,000. For sale is this vintage 1929 Ford Model A Tudor sedan. This vintage car has been stored for many years, and recently the current owner got the engine back up and running, flushed and cleaned the cooling system and the crankcase, and then repaired everything needed to get it back up and running. This classic car received an older restoration many years ago, along with a brand new restored interior, which still looks incredible even today. The body's good and solid with no rust, but it does have some minor dings here and there, and the paint is faded in several areas and will require a new paint job unless you just want to drive it as is. The owner is unsure of the correct mileage on the motor, but it all does seem to run and drive fine, and there's a list of all the repairs that has been done to it in the ad itself. The seller is asking a very low $9,000 or best offer, and it comes with a clean title. Up next is one of my favorite categories, the street rod category, and this one's pretty cool. 1928 Model A pickup, listed in New Canton, Virginia for $14,500. Up for sale is this green with yellow graphics 1928 Ford Model A street rod pickup. This truck was originally custom built as a hot rod in the early 1960s and features a powertrain that consists of a 327 motor coupled up to a 2-speed Hydroglide transmission, and then that is mated up to a 9-inch Ford rear end, and it all runs and drives great. The current owner has taken this little street rod truck to several car show events with no issues, where it has won some awards. It will always draw a small crowd to check it out. In the last few years, it has received a lot of upgrades and custom touches, which includes a custom paint job, a black bed cover, pinstriping, side pipes, a custom red velvet interior, a dressed out engine compartment, aftermarket mag wheels, and new tires. The seller is asking a reasonable $14,500 or best offer for this turnkey street rod, and it comes with a clean title. Now, this classic truck that's up next is probably one of the best ones I've seen in a while. 1977 Ford F100 Custom, listed in Charlotte, North Carolina for $9,000. Up for sale by the second owner is this very nice classic dark blue with white trim 1977 Ford F100 long wheelbase pickup. This truck is super clean and has always been garage kept and well maintained. It is powered by the original 302 V8 engine with an original 120,000 miles on it. That is coupled up to the original 3-speed manual transmission, and everything runs and drives great. The body is super straight and rust-free, and received a new paint job just a couple years ago that looks incredible and displays beautifully. The matching two-toned light blue and dark blue interior looks incredible for its age, with the bench seat being very comfortable. All the glass is in good condition and everything electrical works as it should. Seller's asking a very reasonable $9,000 or best offer, and it comes with a clean title. Now for the rare custom category, here's one I found that's very interesting. 1957 Plymouth Custom Suburban, listed in Marble Falls, Texas for $12,000. For sale is this custom-built 1957 Plymouth Rat Rod style Suburban station wagon. This car isn't perfect, but it will take you across the country with plenty of miles per gallon. It has been featured in several magazines and is a rare and unique type vehicle. The owner has enjoyed it for several years, and it's time to allow someone else to enjoy it as well. Powered by the original 299 cubic inch engine coupled up to the original automatic transmission, everything runs and drives great. This car has been taken on many long trips with no issues. The body overall is straight and solid, but does have some surface rust across much of the body. The floor pans are solid as well. Some custom upgrades include electrical upgrades such as LED dash and interior lights, a CD player, custom interior pinstriping, an aluminum radiator, brand new custom blue and white seat covers, and more items too many to list here. If you're looking for a car that can take you and your family out to the car show events, then this is the one for you. A very unique family cruiser. The seller's asking a very modest $12,000 or best offer, and it has a clean title. So guys, let me know over in the comments what you think about this one. I think it's pretty wild. Haven't seen one before. Let me know if you've ever seen one over in the comments. Okay, let's pause for a moment and check out the It Came From the Internet segment, where I go on the internet each week and find some of the most fascinating cars that are up for sale and bring them to you guys where you can check these out. 1946 Willys Jeep CJ2A model, listed in Portland, Oregon for $8,000. Up for sale is this black 1946 Willys CJ2A model Army Jeep with the rare Korean War-era insulated hardtop. This little Willys has 63,000 original miles on the motor, and it runs and drives great. You can use the low range on the transfer case in two-wheel drive. Lots of upgrades and custom work have gone into this 46 Willys, which includes the following: AUX beam light controller on the dash, amateur black paint job, underbody lights, LED headlights and taillights, with a retro controller on the steering column, a complete rewiring of the electrical system, new fuse box, new heater, conversion over to a 12-volt system with GM alternator, and new internal lighting. The body and floor pans are pretty much solid, but there is some rust on the side panels and the original toolbox. It does have a minor oil leak and will leave a few drops on the ground after driving, but nothing major. The seller is asking for a reasonable $8,000 or best offer, and it will come with a clean title. So I know there's a lot of Jeep lovers out there in my audience. Let me know what you think about this one. I think it's pretty cool. You don't hardly ever see these Korean War era Jeeps up for sale. I like it a lot. Let me know what you think about it over in the comments as well. Another one of my favorite categories as well, the hot rod category. 1952 Pontiac Chieftain, listed in Berlin Center, Ohio for $25,000. For sale is this classic green 1952 Pontiac Chieftain Coupe with an original 69,420 miles on the body. It will come with a clean Ohio title, and this 1952 Pontiac is ready to drive across the country on any long mileage cruise. This hot rod is powered by a 1999 6.0 LS engine with a 4160E automatic transmission. The old school car you want with a modern drivetrain you need. Power disc brakes up front and 12-bolt Chevy rear end out back. This two-toned sled wears its original paint, outfitted with all of the original trim. 17-inch torque thrust wheels have been installed all the way around, wrapped with brand new tires. An earlier custom interior was installed a few years ago, but still looks great and is very comfortable. Just in time for spring, bring this patinaed classic to your neck of the woods and enjoy it without issue. Seller's asking $25,000 or best offer, and it comes with a clean title. There is several of you out there that loves these LS engines being put into the older cars. I like them as well. Let me know what you think about it over in the comments. Here's the category that everyone seems to enjoy, the daily driver category. 1955 Pontiac, listed in Paradise, Texas for $9,000. Up for sale is a very nice, hard to find body style red 1955 Pontiac Star Chief 2-door hardtop. It is powered by the original 287 V8 engine coupled up to the original automatic transmission, and it runs and drives great and makes a great head-turning daily driver. This is a true survivor car with the original interior still there and complete, but it will need to be reupholstered unless you just decide to drive it as is. The body overall is pretty solid, but it does have a little rust along the edges. However, the floor pans and trunk area are both good and solid. The original red paint has faded and does exhibit some light surface rust and will require a paint job should you decide to restore it or just drive it as it is. It still looks great. The chrome and trim are in very nice condition, and this car is very straight with no major dents. The glass is good and all electrical components function as they should. If you're looking for a hard-to-find body style classic car that you can use as a daily driver, this is the one for you. The seller is asking a low $9,000 or best offer, and it has a clean title. And guys, these 55 Pontiacs, in my opinion, are very reasonable now, but I think they're about to go the way the 55 Chevy has gone and the 55 Ford, and that's just they keep climbing up in prices. But you can get this one at a very reasonable price, I believe, for $9,000. Let me know what your opinion of it is over in the comments. The custom build category, where you build them the way you like them. 1940 Plymouth Coupe, listed for $10,000 over in Flat Rock, Michigan. Up for sale by the third owner is this very solid customized blue 1940 Plymouth Coupe hot rod. It is powered by a supercharged 350 Chevy engine coupled up to the automatic transmission and is a running and driving project car. It will need some TLC before becoming roadworthy, such as a tune-up, brake lines, wheel cylinders, and brakes. This coupe received lots of custom touches and upgrades, which includes having the body de-chromed, a Nova subframe, a posi-traction rear end, bumpers removed to sport a customized contoured front and rear area, a French tag mount area, a custom pinstriping topping, a beautiful gloss blue paint job over a super straight and rust-free body, power windows, power steering, power door locks, and the interior is all there but will need to be reinstalled and will need upholstery work. The seller's asking $10,000 or best offer, and it comes with a clean title. Now, if you don't see your dream car in this video, then I advise you to check out the last 4 videos that I just dropped. There are still a lot of great classic cars and trucks in those videos for sale, and who knows, you just might find your dream car in one of those videos. And if you haven't done so yet, please like, subscribe, and share. It will not cost you a dime, but it'll help this little channel to grow. And if you would, at the end of this video, let me know what was your favorite car or truck in all of the video. And I appreciate that feedback. The 12th final category is the classic ride category. Let's check this one out. 1971 Dodge Polara Brougham, listed in Columbus, Ohio for $7,400. For sale is this beautiful survivor car that is this very clean green 1971 Dodge Polara Brougham with an original 91,500 miles on it. This car runs and drives and stops well. It's a very solid car and it's powered by a 383 big block coupled up to a 727 automatic transmission, and it all runs and drives great. It has hot heat and all electrical components work well. Lots of upgrades have gone into this car, such as a new exhaust, a Roadrunner steering wheel, chrome 15-inch smoothies, new carburetor, new vacuum lines, coolant flush, new fuel filter, new plugs, wires, and rotor, and new points. It has a few small issues, such as a little rust, and will eventually need a new vinyl top. There is a rust hole behind the wheel on the driver quarter panel and bubbling on the passenger side fender, and some small rust underneath the vinyl top below the rear window. The interior is in great driver quality condition, but the dash is cracked. The seller is asking an extremely low $7,400 or best offer, and it will come with a clean Pennsylvania title. Thank you everybody for watching. Don't forget the after show will premiere in its own video here in just a few minutes. Stay tuned for that. It's going to be a lot of fun. Hope you join us, and join us over in the live chat as well. See you over there, guys and gals. Thank you for watching.